everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about sexual sadism disorder. We all know what sexual is. Sexual means having or involving sex. It is also characterized by someone. And when we say sadism, let us say there's a word sadistic, sadism, sadist. So we know that a sadist is talking about someone, is a noun, someone from that trait which is sexual sadism disorder, someone who obtains pleasure for inflicting pain on others. So let's go into the definition of sexual sadism disorder. Sexual sadism causes clinical significant distress or functional impairment or is acted on with a non-consenting person. Examples of a sexual sadism. It is characterized by taking sexual pleasure from humiliation, fear, or other form of mental harm to a person. It includes such as ropes, chains, or handcuff, imprisonment, biting, spanking, whooping, or beating. So we're going to talk about the types of sadism. I have 4 types of sadism which is brought to you by Theodore Million. He gave 4 types of sadism, which is spineless sadism, tyrannical sadism, enforcing sadism, explosive sadism. Spineless sadism exhibits avoidant personality. This is seen among others. It displays avoidant features to their behavior. They are insecure, they lack courage, but they use these shortcomings to fuel their false bravery among others. They just feel this kind of persons are seen among us. They tend to stay on their own. They don't associate with people, which is found among us. Tyrannical sadism. Even the words tyrannical, we already know what tyrannical or tyranny means. It relishes menacing and brutalizing others, forcing them to lower and submit, verbally cutting, scathing, accusatory, and destructive. Intentionally abusive, inhuman, unmerciful. They don't have mercy. This kind of persons, no matter what, they're very violent. They're a bully. It is found in schools, the workplace, anywhere, in your job. You can find this kind of persons. They just want you to succumb to them. They want you to bow to them. Even at themselves, they just feel they just like things of violence. They inflict pain on people. You do get me? They inflict pain on people without, for their pleasure, without feeling bad. They just want, even themselves, that giving themselves verbally cutting, they cut themselves. Imagine me now taking a knife or a razor to injure myself. Myself, I will not even want my skin to be brutalized. But them, they don't see it as anything. They can enjoy themselves, others in the society. You must do what they want. This kind of persons, you must do what they want. You don't have any listen. They don't see anything wrong in harming anyone. Very abusive. Then we're going to look at enforcing sadism. It is just that most people has found that most people are diagnosed with enforcing type of sadism are people in authority. They feel that they can enforce their rules the way they interpret them. They carry out punishments. They find satisfaction in doing this to people who broke their rules, who broke rules, regulation, and laws. They feel okay, they have this power, they are in authority. You must, anything they say, you must abide to their rules. You don't have to say no. If you say no, you're in trouble. Because of the authority they have, they treat people anyhow for their pleasure. They find joy in it. They might be wrong, but you trying to correct them because they have the power to even shun you up and mistreat you. They will just threaten you with, do you want me to fire you? Do you think there's any job here in Nigeria? You're having this job and you're telling me this, I'm trying to tell you this, and you're telling me this? No. Except you want me to fire you. That's it. Even, you can say it among siblings, among the children. The senior, your elder, and you feel your junior ones cannot tell you anything to do right. They cannot tell you what is right from wrong. You, because of your seniority in the family, you just tend to maltreat them. Yes, it is sin among us, and please, we need to be careful with this kind of persons. Or probably even in the workplace, you might see your colleague trying to do something that is not reasonable, and you try to talk to that your colleague because of probably the uncle is the head and it's by connection they placed him. Because of you don't want to lose your job, or probably they might bribe you, you will not say anything concerning them because of the power they have. I don't know if anyone understands me. This type of sadism, enforcing sadism, is seen among those in authority. This is this kind of sadism. So we're going to look at the last point which Mr. Theodore Million gave us, which is explosive sadism. I think these kind of persons are the most violent, more than the tyrannical. This kind of person are violent. Like whenever they are humiliated, they are frustrated, they are hopeless, or they lose control to any situation they are faced with their personal problem. They just like want to injure anyone. I'm frustrated that I don't have money. I'm frustrated that my neighbor is doing better than me. I'm humiliated by my friends. I'm hopeless. I try to do things and it does not work for me. Instead of me to kind of have this self-control with these acts, with these things I'm feeling, with my head, my emotions, I tend to seek revenge on those people who are prosperous, who are doing well. These kind of persons are seen among us, and we should be careful. You detect this kind of thing in somebody, his movement, her movement, she's frustrated and she's throwing it at you every single time. She's humiliated or he's humiliated, he throw it at you. Seeing this kind of thing, you should know, you should be able to identify this as explosive sadism. But the point is, they feel pain, and because of that pain that they feel, they just want to throw it out on somebody else, and it will be somebody very close to them. They will throw that pain at, like try to inflict that pain, and they will feel happy when they see you in pain. Yes, they will feel like very, very happy in their situation. They are humiliated, they are frustrated, they don't have hope. Any situation they come through, they just feel they are failure. They see you prospering, a lot of things coming your way. They tend to like, what is this? Like, what is this? Why me? Why me? They're doing well. Why am I not? Because of it, they want to seek revenge. And this comes up is when someone like a particular person is envious. Yes, I feel this explosive sadism to me might be really mainly directing to being envy. Like when someone is envy, it's not just jealousy, because jealousy is something that you be jealous and then you just like no, I don't want to be. You try to control yourself, but when it's more than like the obsession is too much, like that enviness, like it's on another level. So I have looked at the 4 types of sexual sadism. Now I'm going to look at the symptoms of sexual sadism. The infliction of pain. We have seen it in the period, the definition of sexual sadism. Humiliation, emotional distress, acting on urges, fantasies, sexual arousal. Because of that arousal that they have, is no, not even that, from the urge that they have to the fantasies. Like you're fantasizing, what if I take this girl? Probably the guy would think about the opposite gender and trying to harm her, him weeping, like you're having sexual arousal, you're having fantasies about this girl, you tend to do what you want to do with her, doing the deed. You're biting her, you're spanking her, you're whipping her. This is sin in our society. Many girls are quiet about it. Even girls too doing the same harm too. Not even girls, to lady, to the man doing the same thing, and they'll be quiet about it. This is a symptoms like very dangerous. So the effects of sexual sadism, I only have 2 effects. People who are distressed by their behavior or unable to function because of their behavior, they don't have self-control about how they behave. These are the effects. This can lead to it. 2, they take this act to an extreme, sometimes causing severe body or psychological harm or even death. Themselves, they might injure themselves. They don't say any harm. But people that are close to them, their mental health is not stable. They'll be traumatized. Or if it may lead to death. I'm creating this awareness to everyone. I'm this kind of person that is very sensitive, and when I notice the kind of friendship I have with you is not beneficial, I'm losing, like I'm cutting you off, or I'm seeing some things in your behavior or your actions, I shift, I draw back from this kind of thing. So what can we do in this case of sexual sadism disorder? 1, pay attention to your emotions. You yourself, how do you handle your shame, your anger, your guilt? How do you control your emotions? That's one thing. It starts with you. It starts with me, myself. Start with me, myself. Start with you. Start with me. If you know anyone too around you that's acting like that, you should really pay attention on how you talk to them, how you talk to them, the attention you give them, what you say to them, because you don't know what you're invoking in them. Most times I stay quiet and people feel probably she is a fool. Yes, don't know why. You might be keeping your boundaries and people just feel like they don't know that because of your mental health. 2, accept that you can't change them. That's one thing. You can't change them. Like Sadists' personalities can't change them. They might be amused to you, but will never allow themselves to change their ways. Trying to change them will only expose your weakness to someone. Manipulation and explosion. You have to accept that you're not changing them. Don't feel like you notice it, you're trying to tell them what is right. You're trying, like I said before, you're invoking feelings. Like, you're even making it worse for them. Set healthy limits. Yes, that's what I said. Keeping boundaries. It's not like you're kind of, at the same time though, depending on how you keep your boundaries, limiting your interaction with them, being careful of what you share with them, like I said before, paying attention, or cutting off contact with them indefinitely. Probably some persons now will come to my comment section and say, what if she is my best friend? What if is my best friend? She's my best friend. She has been my number one. She has been there from number one. What you're going to do is seek professional help. You cannot handle it yourself. You cannot change them. They are who they are. They cannot control their emotions. I'm just saying it for your own protection as well. You just have to seek professional help. You can also pray for the person. It's not like you directly tell them, go to therapy or something. Except the person has not really gone deeply. Because if the person has gone deeply, you cannot tell the person directly. It will be so difficult. But when you talk to the person and the person knows that the person wants to change, take that person to therapy. To a professional therapy, not anyone, anyhow. So, keep a lookout for anyone who is frequently manipulative, spiteful, and schemes against others just to amuse themselves. Like I said before, reach out to a professional therapist if you believe someone close to you is a sadist. Seek help from a therapist. Seek help from a therapist. If you cannot do it alone, talk to a therapist, and they have what it takes to bring that person to them. Do you understand me? So, thank you for listening. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you. I'll see you on our next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification button. Thank you.